what's up guys? Governor Bandicoot here, and I've got a spring in my step today, and not just because it's spring. It's because the Champions League is back, baby. United are playing Barcelona tomorrow, and I could not be more excited about this game. It's been a while since we played against like some big giant of European football, and it's going to be a real test, and it's not going to be an easy game for us for sure. But still, you cannot get excited. You have to get excited for a game like this. Lionel Messi is coming to Old Trafford, and you have to beat the best if you want to be the best. So, gotta take him all. And yeah, I'm quite excited. It's going to be a tough game, and today I'm just going to talk about some thoughts I have about how we can stop Barcelona, what sort of tactics we need, who the key players are, and yeah, the sense of destiny around United this season. So yeah, to get started, let's see. Let's start by the elephant in the room, Lionel Messi. Maybe small, but he is a giant of the game. Currently, Barcelona are almost a one-man team, and it's not because the other players are bad. It's because Lionel Messi is just that much better. Like, Barcelona would probably still win the La Liga without him, but he just elevates them to a whole other level. And it honestly terrifies me to think that tomorrow Chris Smalling will be facing up against Lionel Messi. Like, Chris Smalling's going to be put on his ass like 15 times in the game just by a drop of a shoulder by Messi. Like, it can get really ugly. Like, it's honestly a terrifying thought. So I really hope the key to success is the first thing we need to try and stop Messi. And that's easier said than done. And honestly, I think we need to somehow create a defensive block, which can stifle his movement. If you look at most of the goals he scores, it's because teams tend to give him a lot of space. They back off because if you get too close to him, he'll drop his shoulder, he'll maybe do a quick trick and get past you. So they try and give him space. And when you give him space, that's when he's deadly. That's when he gets the space to shoot. And the key for this, I think, is actually just taking kind of one player off, because we're anyways not going to dominate the possession. That's Barcelona's strength. And if we just take one player out, let's say take Ander Herrera, he did a fantastic job against Hazard last year. If we can do a similar job, man-marking Messi, going everywhere he is, just following him around the pitch. Messi's not a quick player, like he's not running around all the time. He walks around, waits for his moments, and then grabs them. If Herrera can just stick to him and make sure it's difficult for the ball to get to him, we could possibly stop him. The second thing we need to do is actually recreate the midfield that we had against PSG in the second leg. That midfield could graft. They worked hard. And McTominay really did himself proud there, and he's been doing really well since that game. Fred did well, and so did Pereira. I think if we take out Pereira, bring in Herrera for him, we've got a three-man midfield that can kind of work hard, get the ball back, make the simple passes forward, and really work hard, not make any mistakes. And I know what you're thinking, a midfield three without Pogba? I'm not dropping him, definitely not. I mean, you cannot drop a player of the quality of Paul Pogba for such a big game. But what I have in mind is actually to deploy Pogba as a forward, because yes, he's a star player, and what that means is he tries a lot of things, and when you try things go wrong. So we don't want anything to go wrong. We're not going to get the ball. Barcelona will probably have like 70% possession. So in the little possession we have, we can't take risks. We need a midfield that will actually work hard, keep things simple, keep things ticking over, and have Pogba as like our star player, playing in like Messi's role almost as a number 10, drifting around the forwards, trying to find the key pass to the strikers, and making runs into the box, just being like the joker in the team. And if we do that, I think we minimize the risks in our midfield, and we also get to play our star player in a position where he can really cause some damage to Barcelona, which is, again, easier said than done. Now, Barcelona haven't been having their best season. They have some good players, like I said, and I would say two of the strongest players actually this season have been Lenglet and Piqué. And their centre backs have been pretty good, but that doesn't mean they can't be got at. Last weekend they lost, I think, 4-all. I think to Villarreal, or I can't remember which team it was. So teams can score against them, and that's what we should look at. Just hit them on the counter. Pace, power, precision, unpredictability. You know the lot. I always say it. And for that, we need Marcus Rashford and Romelu Lukaku. Rashford has been a bit off form since the Liverpool game. He's been carrying an injury. It's affected his game so far, but I think he can really do a job. Just his pace will always keep Barcelona on the back foot. They will attack us, and there will be spaces for him to run into. Lukaku, we need his predatory instincts. He did it against PSG, he can do it against Barcelona. And I would drop Martial for this game. It's not something I'm happy about. Like, I would have loved to have had him. But for this game, I think we need someone who's has a bit more like defensive nous, let's say, who can put in more of a shift. And so I'd actually keep Martial more as a super sub, coming off the bench, having an impact, running at tired defenders, and trying to nick a goal. It's not going to be an easy game, but I'm very excited about it. I unfortunately won't be able to watch it, so hopefully I'll not get any spoilers. I'll definitely watch the whole game the next morning. I'm in a flight. But yeah, I'm excited. I think we're gonna win 1-0. Well, no, sorry, no, I'm not gonna say 1-0. We can't keep a clean sheet against Messi. 2-1. Let's say 2-1. And we go into the game against Camp Nou with a bit of a chance. That's the real game I'm worried about, I'd say. So yeah, that's my quick preview. Time for me to go get my breakfast, and yeah, see you later.